Hello everyone! So in this video, I'm going to show you how to transform the Studio Series 86 movie, Megatron. Let's start! So of course first we straighten him up, make sure everything is straight, okay? And the first thing we'll do is detach his accessories. First, the fusion cannon, and of course this thing on his back. Now we will, this will of course form the turret of the tank later on. First, we flip this peg and insert it right here on the fusion cannon, just like that. Now this, we will detach this or open this up and fold it like this. Now this is how it should be configured. Now we will set this aside for now and focus on Megatron himself. Now we will fold the fingers so that his hand is balled into a fist like that. And of course, we need to do the exact same thing on the other hand. Okay, so that ball joint is loose. So anyway, now we will open up this panel here. Now his ball joint came loose, so it's easily attachable anyway. Now we open up the panel. Let me fix the camera angle for it to be easier to shoot this. Okay, there we go. Open this up. Put the hand in. Now we rotate this 180. Now we will close up this part and then this part. Now that is how the hand should be tucked in. Now again, do the same for the other one. Open it up, put the hand in, rotate that panel, and then close it up. That's it. Now the next part, what should I do next? Oh, the shoulders. So the shoulders, we open this up, we pull it from the back. Now we pull it from the front to extend that joint there. So do the same with the other one. Pull it from the back and then pull it up front. Now we can pull this out. If you pull it from the shoulder and extend the back part and then pull it out one more time for it to look like this. Now we can rotate this right away and then position the arms like this. Because that's ultimately how it should be positioned. Now let's rotate the waist 180. Now that's done. I'm thinking whether to do the top part first or the lower part. I guess the top part might be better. Now, what we need to do is actually pull this out and then pull it from the top and then pull it from the bottom like this, so that this part we can angle downwards just like that. And then we're going to tuck the head in until it actually locks in place there. Now for this part, there's another panel right underneath that we will pull out. Let me pull it out. There. Now we will lock this in place through this tab to that slot. So just like that. Now that is how it should be positioned. And now we're done transforming this top part. Oh, we're going to detach this, but that's going to be a later step. Now for the back part, I suggest doing this first. So the skirts, rotate it to the back, and then just angle it like this. Now we're going to peg the thighs to those slots. So rotate the thighs up so that it pegs right there. And do the same for the other one. Now this is my favorite part, the legs. The legs are an engineering masterpiece in my opinion. Now first thing, we pull this out and then pull the entire leg or the shin upwards. Now we can, detach this entire leg and extend it all the way out. So it's extended this way. Let me turn it just for better view. So as you can see, this will be the tracks of the tank mode. Now we open this up first. Open up and then reveal a secret panel inside, which we will open up as well, then close it. And of course, do the same with the other side, because there's another secret or hidden panel there. Unfold it. Now this part we will extend. We will fold it all the way upwards, oops, until it locks into place. So that's how it's positioned. Now that that's done, let's of course do the other one. So unpeg this first, detach the shin. This is the shin, right? Yeah. And then unpeg it from the other side. Now open this all the way out to reveal the tracks. So of course we're going to do the same with the other leg. Open this up to reveal a secret panel. Close it out. Open the other side. It's kind of difficult lifting it up. Open the panel. Close it out. And then this part, we're going to just basically slide it all the way up until it locks. So that's basically how it's done. Now the tracks are revealed. Now for this part, we're basically going to tab this small tab all the way here. But my tip here is to do this first. So this shin, we will fold it all the way down, just like this. And then fold the feet up so that it's not in the way. So just do the same with the other one. Now once this is configured this way, now we can try to close it out here. Just make sure that it closes. It will actually lock in place and you will feel it. Now this part, the reason why I told you guys to put the shin first like this in this position, sorry, because in the instructions it tells us to do this part first, like fold this in first instead before folding the shins in, and it's kind of difficult to do this next part. So here, this small thing here underneath this should tab into the shins. So if you fold them out down properly, and let me do it properly, it should. Oops, sorry, it hits the camera. It should tab in. It's kind of difficult when I'm looking at it from the camera. How did I do this? Wait, let me straighten this up first. Make sure it's all straightened up. Now we close this in. Now this should tab in. For some reason it's not tabbing in. Wait, let me do this off cam first. Let me pause the video. Okay, so I got it now. So once we've done this, we just need to basically slide this a little bit upwards and then push it all the way in and push it in. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me try to find a better angle. How can I show it properly? There! It should be locked like that. There, finally, sorry. So for you guys to better see it, so earlier it's detached like this. So let me show you the other one. Sorry. I was able to detach the other one. So it's earlier detached like this, but make sure next time that it fits or it locks in just like that. It's a soft tab. You just gotta slide it underneath. So anyway, once we're done there, that is, in my opinion, the difficult part. We're going to tab the tracks in. So this tab goes to this slot. This tab goes to this slot. And the tip here goes to this notches right there. So just align them properly and then lock them in place. If you can't lock them in, go underneath to see if you've missed any tabs. And then just there. Make sure it's tabbed in. Now do the other one. Tab it in, and tab it upstairs. There. All tabbed in. Nice and tight. Now for the feet. The feet are also well articulated, so we gotta fold this all the way down like this. Do the same with the other one. Fold it all the way down. Now we're going to fold the toes in, and that's how it should be done. Now for this part, for the arms, it should just fold it like this and like this. I don't know how to explain it in English. I'm sorry, but it should be configured. Wait. The second one should almost align with the first one. Like it should be down, just like this. There. That should be how it's configured. Now let me try to do it to the other one as well. It's kind of hard to explain in English. I'm sorry. Okay, now that I've got it both that way, we're going to just basically tab them together. Now that we've tabbed them together, you're just going to align the forearms, move them to the side a little bit. Now is the time for us to get the turret. So we just, this opening here, this gap, we're just going to put this all the way there, or up there. Now those two tabs on the forearms will go to a slot here on the side of the turret, or the cannon. Now we just tab them in. Oops. Make sure they're tabbed in properly. One final tab, and I can't tab it in. There, finally. So there we go. That was a long process. I'm sorry, guys. Hope you understood my video, but that is basically how you do it. Here we have Megatron in his tank mode. Finally. Now let's transform him back to his robot mode, which is actually a lot easier than the tank mode because we're basically just untabbing everything out. So first we will remove the cannon, untab it on the shoulders or the arms, and basically just lift it up. Now put the tank aside for now. Detach this, fold the peg in, just like that. Now we put it aside. Now for this, we untab this and then close the gap out. Now we put the fusion cannon to the side as well. Now for this one, we're basically going to rotate the forearms like this, so that that black part is on top. Now we're going to detach it here and then basically just unfold it all the way. Now that that's done, we're going to unfold the feet or the toes, just like this, and of course do the same with the feet. Unfold them all the way up. Now we can detach the tracks. Just pull them out. Let me give you a bottom side view. Pull them out, just like so, and of course do the same with the other one. Pull it out all the way. Now we can detach this, the shins from the upper part. Now let's do the legs first, because the legs are the longer part. So lift up the shins for now to get them out of the way. Let's do this one first. Detach it in the middle, pull it all the way down. We open this up in order to hide this extra panel. Hide it and close it, and of course do the same with the other one. Open it up, hide it and close it. Now we will fold this just like this, and then this tab right here will go to the slot to form the legs. Now in order to lock this in place behind, we're going to use this and tab it in that slot so that it's locked together. And to further lock it, the shins, we're going to pull it all the way down and close it. Oops, sorry. Close it and angle the feet downwards. After that, we can basically pull the leg down, untabbing it completely from the skirt. Now we do the next one. So let's angle it this way. You open this up, open up the panels to hide the tip of the panels, or the tip of the tracks. Now we fold them together and then tab this here to form the leg. Now we rotate, we go to the back and lock it through here. We're going to tab it there. Once we tab it, the shin, we will pull the shin down and close the feet and lock it in place. Now we can lower the legs to untab it from the skirt. And there we have the lower legs fully transformed. Then we can just rotate this, put the skirt back to the side, and we're basically done with the lower legs. Now, for the upper torso, first we rotate the arms like this, and then rotate this all the way like that. Now, for this, we're basically going to untab it, fold this extra panel underneath, fold it all the way down, and then open this up, pull out Megatron's head. Now we close it again, make sure it's tabbed in place. Now we can lock the torso, just like that, and use this to lock everything together. Now for the back, we fold this in, fold it one more time. Now in order to lock it in place, we're just basically going to fold this in and make sure this, this small tab is inside. So just kind of pull it a little bit forwards to be able to push it in. So of course, do the same with the other one. Push it in. Now pull it a little bit forward, or the chest, I mean, so that it can be pushed in. There. Now for final steps, the forearms, we're basically going to open this up, open up the hands, or pull out the hands, rotate the panel, and then close it. And of course, do the same with the other one. Open up the panels, open the hands, or unfold the hands, rotate the panel, and close it. So you can open up the hands, and I accidentally untabbed the hand again. So you gotta be careful with the ball joints on the hands. They are quite loose on mine. Hopefully they're not on yours. Now, we attach the accessories. This one we're going to tab behind him. And of course, a fusion cannon on his forearm. And there we go. We have Megatron back in his Rowan mode. There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. And see you next time. Bye-bye.